I'm here in the Tesla Cybertruck. I know it's a little too dark, just bear with me just a few seconds. So the steering wheel is turned, and that's a good thing because as you can see, it's right now upside down. You can see the Tesla Cybertruck logo on it, and then you have few scrollers and buttons here, and that's pretty much it. So one of the very weird design features of the Cybertruck and Tesla is that you don't really get a proper instrument panel, and it's fine. I can understand the minimalistic approach, but you're used to having something like that here. So this truck also has the world's largest windscreen and a very small mirror compared to the size of the actual truck. So there are a few things that I don't like about it. Just want to highlight a few. Overall, looks wise it's fine, but if you want to change gears, you have buttons here. Now they're not showing right now because it's a little dark. However, you can see the hazard lights logo is also there, so you can individually touch the separate buttons for P, R, and DL. You get sun visors, which are barely nothing. I mean, you have the world's biggest windscreen, but you have this world's smallest visors. Now, like all Teslas, everything is controlled with this screen. Everything, and I mean everything. So you can control the doors, the frunk, the tonneau cover, the tailgate, everything, and of course extra apps that you get in the Tesla vehicles. Overall, this is a very cool vehicle, but there are a few kinks in it and some production kinks in it as well, which I think it's like they rushed into production and they really left it out. Space-wise, there's a lot of space, and you get a very open interior. You get cup holders, small storage space here with the removable pocket here for more storage space there. It's all fine, but honestly, the seats are okay, but it's just the rest of the interior, the materials are just okay. You don't really feel like you're in something premium or something expensive. The door handles, the buttons, these buttons, I mean, look at them. These are just fine. Tesla Cybertruck is not a cheap car, and the standard of the materials on the inside of the car are just not exactly what you would expect on a car of this price range. So you get this really nice Cybertruck logo here on the door sill as well. So interior wise, it's a bit of a letdown, but that's not all. So this is the front, and of course, basically you can close it. And some people have done these stupid tricks where they've broken out their finger bones. So do not try to close the front cover on yourself. Please do not do that. So the Tesla Cybertruck is made of steel, and as you can see, there's no paint on it, but that means that you get a lot of smudges and fingerprints on it. So this car is available for rent, and that's why it still has a little bit of stuff inside of it. And you can see fingerprints everywhere. People were walking around and they dusted everywhere. However, there is one small problem, that there's a lot of gap between the panels and it is very sharp, and that is of course not safe for pedestrians. It's not aerodynamic. It's also, with time maybe the panels will become looser, the gap will increase, it's possible. And then you have dead bugs here. Okay, that's maybe not a manufacturing fault, but you don't really get the scope of the size of this car until you see it for real. You have the air intake here, hooks for towing here. Now another interesting feature I want to show you is that despite the panel gap and the hazard that is for pedestrians, the lights are okay, and you can see the air suspension here. So of course you can adjust the ride height as needed. But what I want to show you is the wheel. So the Tesla Cybertruck actually came with covers for the wheels, and unfortunately they used to cut into the tire. So that's why most of these cars don't have them, and that's a very big design flaw. So they rushed the production of the wheel covers, but one interesting feature of the Cybertruck is that it has reverse turning as well. So the reverse wheel, the back wheels, they turn in the opposite direction to help make the car make a smaller turning circle, which of course is going to be very helpful. However, this feature is not unique to only this Cybertruck. It's available on other features on other cars as well. Now there are no visible door handles, so to open the Cybertruck you have to press the button on the pillar, which is fine, a nice feature. But there is one thing that I want to show you. You see the steel, that is a problem, because the edges, they haven't been filed properly. They're still very sharp, and you can really easily cut your hand on them. I mean, you can just by running your finger on the edge, you can feel just how sharp the material is. So that is very strange. So and you have rubber here for keeping the car airtight, but for the rest of the car, I think they should have had a small rubber panel on the inside of the door, around the edges, just so that it's not visible from the outside, but it's there on the inside. One good thing is that rear passengers have plenty of headspace. There's also a soft fabric lining on the interior, so it's comfortable. Then the rear passengers get their own screen for multimedia, for climate control, seat adjustment. Everything can be done with this screen, so they get a lot of features, they get a lot of options, and that's good. That's one of the good things about it. Having your own separate screen, of course, gives you the opportunity to access all the features of the car. Now another crazy thing about the car is the walls. The side walls are very high, so if you want to reach for something from the side, something that's inside the bed, forget it. You can't. So you have a small tail light here, and you can see another gap in the panels. So this is the Foundation series, so this is going to support self-driving in the future, which honestly scares me a little bit, and I just don't trust self-driving completely. I have doubts about it. And it's not just because of Tesla self-driving, it's any company self-driving. So the bed also has another few interesting features. One of them you might be familiar with is the tonneau cover, which is fully retractable, and then the bed also has these hidden lights to illuminate it. Then you have this railing here that of course helps you to fix certain items onto the side of the bed walls. So that's an interesting feature. So the tonneau cover is fully retractable, and you can retract it from the inside, or you can retract it from buttons here. So you have the button for opening the tailgate, and then these two buttons of course help you to close the tonneau cover of the bed, making the bed completely covered. So for protection from the elements, or from theft, or from sneaky bypassers, that's a good option. So overall this thing looks strange, but I like it. It's new, it's a little different, but I think they rushed the production on it, and the small kinks in the body panels, those are a little bit of often an issue that should be resolved. Some people took their Cybertrucks for the car wash, and then it stopped working, so that is a big problem. So let me know, what are your thoughts about it? Design wise, I like it. Production wise, build quality is still a little weak. So this showroom also has the Tesla Roadster first generation. Check out its video as well, and just head on down to the video description for more Tesla videos, and check out my channel for more videos on all types of supercars, hypercars, and pickup trucks.